What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Sanctuary of Satisfaction for this week's episode. It's not just life-changing, it's also lunch-changing. Today, I'm going to show you guys one of my favorite weeknight meals from when I was a kid. My mom used to knock these out all the time. One of the best things you could do, you're going to knock them out in about 20 to 30 minutes. Weeknight meals, quick and easy. Everyone's going to love it. These are the Sloppy Joe Cupcakes. I'm TD. It's TD's Brewing Barbecue. Man, I'm back, everybody. Everybody okay? Sorry about that. What happened was that as I walked by the computer when I was changing the cameras, as I walked by the computer, I stepped on my Ethernet cord and I pulled it out of my laptop. So, Robbie, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, sweet, man. I did not know what the hell happened, dude. I was just rocking out here on the Napoleon. I got some 80-20 ground beef out here. I threw it down. We listened to the sound when we put that meat down. And I'm frying up this 80-20 ground beef right here so we can make our Sloppy Joe mixture. So what did you hear and what did you miss, Robbie? Was like after the chicken came on? Is that when I lost you guys? Or
Yeah, right after the chicken, it went total black. So even your wife just commented. Your wife just commented, I can't hear or see you.
Yeah, well, the internet is absolutely terrible when everyone is at my house on the internet. So that's kind of the issue, but that wasn't my fault today. Today, the fault was as I walked by and I tripped on the fucking cord. So I got it picked up and out of the way. But here we go. So what we got here, we're gonna do the Sloppy Joe Cupcakes. So let me start over. Guys, if you enjoy my content, please like, follow, subscribe, and share. Tell a friend. Let them know that you put TDs in your face and you want them to do the same. We have, excuse me, ship anywhere in the United States. We have over 600 stores that carry the product. So if you get a chance, this is how we how we take care of the channel here is by moving the product. I'm here to show you how to use my products on a daily basis, so that way you can use them in your daily lives and use them to cook with on a daily basis. Anything that I cook, you should be able to duplicate and replicate within about an hour to 90 minutes. So let's keep it like that, guys. Let them know, put some TDs in your face, and yeah, share the show, man. I appreciate it. So thank you guys very much for joining. Everybody that is here every week, I appreciate you guys. So let's go ahead, and we got our ground beef going over here. Let's go ahead and hit it with some Carne Sutra. This is the amped up salt, pepper, and garlic. You don't realize how many people have been coming by my booth in the past couple days at the Lee County Fair and Rodeo and telling me that they believe Carne Sutra is the shit. So most people come by and all they do is point at the Carne Sutra and they tell whichever person is standing there at the booth at the time, get this. So that is pretty awesome. So I thank you guys very much for coming and letting other people know how badass the TD's Boot Barbecue line of products is. And not only that, dude, that they're going around and they're telling other people about this all day. So I appreciate you guys very much. All right, Robbie. So let's see here. I threw some Carne Sutra in this ground beef. And since we're getting close to the Hatch chili season, which is the greatest chili in the world, I'm going to throw a little dusting of the 3 chili cilantro on this hamburger meat as well. I just want to give it some a little bit more depth of flavor, which the Carne Sutra you really don't need too much more. But this Hatch green chili, Hatch red and green chili, jalapenos and serranos is definitely going to throw a nice little kick in that meat. And then we're going to hit it with some barbecue sauce. Right. So how's it going, Robbie? I went to talk to you a minute ago. So yeah, sorry. So I was just thinking, like, this is a meal, a quick, easy weeknight meal that your friends and family are going to love. So speaking of friends, what's up, Robbie?
What's going on? Hey, I was the one who disconnected you. You thought it was the Ethernet, but I'm sick of seeing Braves. You know, we're losing viewers because of that shit.
Where's the Braves? Where's the Braves, Robbie? Where's the Braves? The game is on right now. Max Fried is on the mound, which is my favorite pitcher. And I was trying to watch it, but since everybody's home today, I can't do the show and watch it at the same time today. Yeah, I'll get back to it in a minute. But yeah, where's the Braves today, Robbie? Where's it's not on TV? I don't have a shirt.
I turned it off.
Oh, you turned it off. Oh, okay.
You probably don't want to watch it anyway. The Marlins just scored the first run, and they got runners on first and third with no outs.
And Fried's still on the mound?
Yeah.
Oh, he'll get out of it. He usually does. So I got my hamburger meat here going, and it's all nice and brown right now, but I want to get it to the point where I'm going to have some nice crustiness to it because I've already got some that was on the bottom of the skillet, and there is some fat and some juice in here in the hamburger meat. So I'm going to let it render down just a little bit. Another good one, Zesty Taco. Zesty Taco is another really good one for this that you can use in your meat mixture. All right. Let's see. Yeah. That's what happens when you double fist right here. That's what happens when you double fist. All right. No, you don't like my dancing or what?
We lost video.
What happened?
Sorry. No, we're
What's
here.
That?
We're here. I said we lost video, so we lost the dancing.
Dude, I don't even want you to be a part of my show anymore if this is how you're going to treat me, Robbie. Tell me that shit, dude, just like the Grand Slam the other day. I was even watching that video last night, and you were like, Grand Slam, and I even was like, holy shit, what did I miss? And then I looked while I was watching the video, and I looked at it, and I was like, you fucking dick.
So I know you're using ground beef. Can they substitute that?
So ground beef is what we normally use here. And I haven't done very many variations of this one because it's just so tried and true that it's like really hard to change it. But yeah, go ahead and use Italian sausage, ground beef, 50-50 mixture. Throw some chicken in there, do ground turkey. It's up to you. So the possibilities are endless. You can even use the atomic pineapple. You could even use cherry chipotle if that's your thing too. Go ahead, put in some barrel-aged bourbon or the spicy Carne Sutra or the sweet barbecue love or the zesty taco. The possibilities are endless. You can do these as much as you want. pile some lettuce up on the top, dude. I mean, however you want to do it, make it like a little sandwich. I'm not sure. There's 1,000 different ways you can do these bad boys. And so we're getting all these, this hamburger meat, getting it ready here. And I might want to put, you know what, I'm not going to add a little bit more Carne Sutra or anything to it. I can kind of see the garlic in there, which is totally fine. All right. And that's what we want. So now all my meat is browned, all my meat is brown and most of the juice has cooked down. So what I'm going to do is, and this is how I measure it. This is how I measure it. We're going to take the OG sauce and I'm just going to let it drizzle out. And I make a nice coating across the top, just like that. And then I take the Southern mustard and I do the same. So that way I can make sure that before I even measure it, or I don't even have to measure it, I know that I have pretty much exactly the same amount of sauce in there right now. So let's go ahead and mix this up. And we're just going to let it simmer just a tiny bit so that way it can thicken. We want it to thicken up. We don't want it to be too thick, but we still want it to be that nice sloppy Joe. But we don't want, damn, that's getting me hot. I'm going to turn these middle ones down. I turned the middle ones off. The two on the other side are about 3/4 right now. So my heat is going to be coming from the outside into the middle. So when I go to bake these, I'm going to put them right in the middle. And now we have an indirect heat. So right now I have an indirect heat and I'm just going to let this simmer on the sloppy Joe mixture here. And I think I might need to add a little bit more sauce to it. But I'm going to let it go for just a minute and see how that's going to end up before I add some more sauce to it. It's going to need a little bit more. So I'm going to put some OG sauce in there.
So one of your longtime viewers, Bart, is on here, and he said, last night, I fixed the slaw you showed us the other day. Wife said that's her new fave. Thank you. Oh, really? So yeah. Just the slaw we did on the country style bratwurst. Yeah.
Is that what the slaw? Yeah, nice, dude. Right on. Quick, easy slaw, not hard. Just doctor it up the way that you want, and you're there. So, hey, thanks, Bart. I appreciate that, man. I'm glad that it worked out for you, and I'm glad that you made your wife happy on that one. So, happy wife, happy life, right? Is that how it goes?
That's how it goes. But Freed better get his shit together. Yeah, that's how it goes.
Well, hey, don't you be throwing Freed in there in the mix on this one right now.
Happy pitcher.
Yeah. Happy pitcher. Damn, I don't know. What would you say? Happy ace? Happy ace, happy days?
Yeah. Happy ace, happy days.
Because he is our ace. He is our ace, man. So, yeah. He is the ace.
He's given up 3 runs already with 1 out. Runners on first and third.
Oh, my God. Really? Come on, man. That's all right. He'll get his shit together. If he doesn't, the bullpen's going to come in, and then we'll split the series with the Marlins, which is terrible. But that's okay, dude. We didn't blow. Well, I'm not going to say that right now, but I did notice the Phillies blew a 5-run lead yesterday, dude. And Bryce Harper's like 1 for 30, dude. He's like 1 for 30 in his last 30 at bats, dude. So yeah, Philly, what? Yeah, he's in a huge slump, man. That is terrible. But hey, that's okay, man. I'm not worried about it. Not worried about it. We got a lot of season left. The division's going to come back to Atlanta again. I don't care what anybody says. And you know what I did last night at like 11 o'clock? I looked, and coming up in a few weeks, that's right, the Phillies, they travel to Atlanta. And so last night at like 11:30, I sent a screenshot to Isaac. I'm like, you ready to put this shit to bed, bro? I sent him the day and the time. Like, you ready? So we may, and it's on a Wednesday too. The first game of the series, Braves Phillies on a Wednesday. The only thing is like at 5 o'clock. So I may call, I'm going to try to get Isaac back over here. I'm like, I'm cooking this time, bitch. You're not tainting my sanctuary now that we've already got a rhythm coming back around. All right, so nice. So we're getting pretty good here. Mixture's doing well. That's nice. So you can see that we have a nice mixture here. It's going to be kind of like not quite a chili mixture, but more like it's just a sloppy Joe mix, man. That's all it is. So let me take this out. I'm going to show you guys real quick the sloppy Joe. Sloppy Joe. You guys remember Adam Sandler, right? Remember Adam Sandler?
Yeah, Adam.
Remember when he did the sloppy Joes? Sloppy Joe. That's one of my favorite. That's one of my. I remember in high school, dude. That album, They're All Gonna Laugh at You. I think that was the name of the album from Adam Sandler. Do you remember that?
With his weird ass songs.
Oh, dude, they were great, dude. Not weird. They were great. They got us through high school, man. Those things got us through high school. I remember in one class, we were sitting there, and the substitute teacher basically was conned into letting us listen to a song, and it was the Ode to My Car by Adam Sandler. And if you've ever heard that song, like every other word is terrible. And we were like, I think we were like freshmen or something like that in high school, and we actually played it in the class. And the teacher's like, "Wait a minute, what is going on here?" And everybody's just sitting there laughing, but no one turned it off. So that's how it goes. All right, I'm gonna move my sloppy Joe mixture right over here. Damn, that skillet is on fire. Really
I am a little younger than you, so I don't recall that album until like 10 years later.
You're not younger than me. You're not younger than I am, dude. That is a terrible thing to say. Let's see here. All right, so we're gonna take our Grand's biscuits here. This is the next part, one of my other favorite parts here. So we're gonna take these biscuits, and we're gonna take our. Let me get it different. Let me grab both muffin tins here. So I'm gonna make one set. I'm gonna put them in the oven, or in the oven. Damn it. I'm gonna put them on the Napoleon, and you can put them in the oven. You can put them on the smoker, whatever you got. You can air fry them. They're only gonna take about 10 to 15 minutes. You want to be around about 400 degrees for about 10 to 15 minutes. So we got our biscuits here, and we're gonna open it up. Oops! Oh shit, dude! That almost launched that biscuit. Did you see that one? Yeah. Almost threw that. What would have happened if it would have caught on the TV over there, like right on Max Fried's face or something? All right. So here we go. I'm going to turn these sideways here. And what I like to do is I take the Grand's biscuit and I cut it in half. And then when I cut it in half, I basically just stretch it out. You can use the smaller biscuits if you want. I just think the Grand's are better than all the other ones. So fight me. So what I do is I don't roll it out. Just make it some kind of muffin or something. Put it in there and just stuff it down inside that muffin tin. Stretch it out. You don't want to be able to see through it. You want to be able to have enough dough that it's going to be nice and I guess what would I say? How is bread? Like it would whatever. It's gonna rise. It's gonna taste good. It's bread. All right. So we cut that in half. Put that in there, but you want whoopsie, I ripped that one in half. So we put it back together and just flatten it out. Oops. Come on. Got to seal it back up, right? All right. And then put it inside the muffin tin. Now, every one of them is going to be different, which is what's going to be the coolest part about it is that you're going to have some bigger pieces of bread down inside there, some bigger pieces of the muffin down, a bigger piece of the biscuit down in the bottom there. And then you're going to have cheese and meat just piled all through it. It's going to be delicious. And then you're going to get that OG, that southern mustard. You're going to get all that barbecue sauce inside there. You're going to get a little bit of that green chili from the 3 chili cilantro. And then, of course, that Carne Sutra going to let you know what's up. So here's how we go. Just like this. Fold it out. Put it in the muffin tin. You guys see this one I'm talking about? In the muffin tin. You can see here, there's no uniformity to it. That's the point of these, is they're all going to be different. They're all going to be good. They're going to be full of the cheesy, meaty goodness that we all know and love. And I promise you, make as many of these as you can because your kids are going to devour them. I usually go for about 12. I think. I can't remember how many I ate. Have you ever had these, Robbie? Have you ever made anything like this?
No, I've never had anything like that right there.
All right. So, yeah, we're going to show you. These are Sloppy Joe cupcakes. Also known, my mom always called them Bar-B-Qups. That's BAR-B-Q-U-P-S, Bar-B-Qups. So barbecue cups, get it? So, yeah. And then recently, whenever I started making them a few years ago, I realized that these are basically Sloppy Joes in a cupcake form. So that's why I call them Sloppy Joe cupcakes. So Sloppy Joe cupcakes, Bar-B-Qups, whichever it is, you can make a dozen of these. You can make 10 of them. You can make a whole pan. You can make 2 pans. You can make 3 pans. You could feed an army. You're going to get your protein. You're going to get your meat, your carbs, all the good stuff, right? And then it's also a comfort food. So you're going to feel better about eating it than you are about making it or anything else like that. You're just going to feel really good. Promise.
So,
and then again, I think on a couple of these, I might throw some campfire candy in there in just a moment. In a couple of these.
So I know your girls started school Thursday, just like my boys. Are they as bored in the first 2 days as my boys are?
I actually think the first 2 days of school, I do agree, but yes. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my kids are pretty over it. But dude, the first 2 days of school is like the biggest waste of anybody's time, dude. I swear. Like there's no sense. Like they just go over these rules and all this shit. And it's like, dude, half of these kids have been going to the same school for what, 3-4 years now?
Yeah, go over the same rules.
Right. It's crazy. So we're going to put some cheese in each of these, in each of our little muffins here on top of it. And no rhyme or reason. I just fill up just a little bit on there. Don't put too much because you still got to get meat mixture and more cheese. So we're going to put some in there. And then I got some different cheese here. Of course, you guys know my Oaxaca or my Asadero cheese. This is like a Mexican melting cheese. The pull on it is so great. You want a secret recipe, or you want to change something, take your cheddar cheese, take all that stuff and throw it, and then get yourself some Oaxaca or some Asadero or just your quesadilla cheese, which is your Mexican melting cheeses, and you will get great cheese pulls. That's your trick. All right, so here we go. Let me grab my spoon. And then again, very, very difficult here. Very difficult on this part right here. Watch and learn, pay attention. We're going to take a spoonful and we just put it inside here. You see that?
Look at
Everybody
that.
got that? You need me to show you again? All right, ready, Robbie? I'm going to show you one more time. There you go. You need to show me, do you need me to show you again? How about another 10 times?
Yeah.
We're just going to take one spoonful and we're going to put it in there. One spoonful, put it in there. One spoonful. Look, this is just like Max Fried painting the corners, man. Just going in there. Bam, bam, bam,
hey,
bam.
You shouldn't have even brought up Max Fried.
What happened?
He only lasted 3.1 innings, gave up 5 earned runs. It's 6-0. They brought in your boy Luke Jackson. Well, he's already given up a home run. It's 6-0 Marlins.
You're going to be the bearer of bad news today, Robbie. Bearer of bad news. Bearer of bad news.
So you put the cheese on the bottom, not on the top?
Hold on. I'm going to show you, dude. There's more to this. I told you, this is very, very complicated recipe. Woo. Very complicated recipe. So now that you got that done, now you're going to layer some more cheese on the top of each one. And you can also make sure that you get some on the edges of your muffin tin, because you get your little cheese skirt in there, and that's where the best part comes. So you're just going to load these guys up right on the top with some cheese. And I'm going to probably run out right.
Chef bonus right there on the
yes, the chef bonus. Cheese. That's right. That is right, man. That is the chef bonus. So hopefully I don't run out of cheese. I may not be able to make two pans today. Whoops. I'm starting to get the hunger shakes, man. Like when I wait this long during the day, dude, that's where I start having an issue here. I got to get my blood sugar all right. Come on. Oh, I almost had enough. That's okay. We're going to finish these off just like this.
Bart just threw out a question. Bart, the fair just started yesterday, but Bart wants to know how the fair is going so far.
Oh, man, fair is going great. Fair is going great. Oops, sorry. I hope I didn't mute my mic. Can you still hear me?
No, we're there.
Okay. All right, cool. I just didn't want to mute I reached up and I didn't mean to, hopefully I didn't mute my mic. So yeah, fair is going great. Fair has been going great the first 2 days, Friday and Saturday. Fantastic. We had a lot of new customers come by, put a lot of TDs in a lot of people's faces. And definitely had quite a few 6-packs actually already rolling out. So, which is pretty awesome, man. Definitely people getting into the brat box right now for the test. Don't worry, guys. I promise you they're going to be available. But as far as this right now, this is just going to be my test batch. So please don't hate me. Don't be upset if you can't make it. I promise you, they're going to be available for you as well. This is just my local area here, and this is what I got to do for my local clients and stuff. So this is where it's going to be. I'm going to make sure that we have all of our brat boxes and everything ready to go before I send it out to the masses. So please, guys, just be patient. We're trying to get it done, trying to get it right, and this is just how I'm doing my first thing. You also have to remember we have a lot of stores in this area and a lot of customers coming through this area here. And so that's been the best part, is I get to meet a lot of customers that I probably would have never met in any other situation, even in around this area. So it's pretty cool when I have a lot of customers. I even had a customer come by yesterday, and it was I do apologize. I know the gentleman, but I can't remember his wife's name. But his name is Blake, and him and his wife were telling me yesterday that at one of the stores here in Hobbs, they did their wedding registry, and they had TD's Brew and Barbecue on their wedding registry. So I gotta say how awesome that was. So yeah, pretty legendary there, Blake. So thank you, man. Honored to be a part of you guys' wedding registry. But yeah, the brats are going to be available coming up soon. Okay, guys, I promise they're going to be there. Be patient. We're trying to get them ready. So here we go. These are the Bar-B-Qups, or the Sloppy Joe cupcakes, getting ready to go on the grill. Okay, about 10 to 15 minutes at about 400 degrees. So, and I'm going to move my camera here so you guys can get a really good shot of these going on the grill. I'm going to Star Wars them.
So in a minute, let's talk about the brat raffle. But you were talking about customers coming by. I saw a picture on Facebook of some beautiful lady you had a picture taken with.
I did. 1 second. Here we go. Star Wars entrance. I don't know why, dude. That's just something I feel like I should do all the time. But yes, I did. I did have the honor of having a booth right next to one of the greatest women on the planet. She is also known as my grandma. And my grandma she has made her living in the fair arts and crafts show type scenario or type setting for the past 30 something years. So the booth that we have at the Lee County Fair and Rodeo, my grandma has actually had it for over 30 years. So the same booth every year for over 30 years. And so the one thing that I'm trying to do is I'm trying to finish it and trying to get to the point where my grandma's peanut brittle, peanut patty, fudge, and all the homemade candy that she has, I'm trying to get it to the point where we can get it online, start shipping it out to you guys, because my grandma makes the best. And one of her things, her peanut brittle does not stick to your teeth. It won't. So like, that's one thing that everybody hates, right? Is when peanut brittle sticks to your teeth. And my grandma's peanut brittle does not stick to your teeth.
So is grandma going to be out there Tuesday when I come out to visit?
Yes, Robbie, she will.
Don't be mad when I'm hitting on your grandma, okay?
Hey. No, my grandma is off limits. And that's one thing, man, it's pretty cool. Like my grandma, she's also been a hairdresser for, I don't know, 50 some years, so like a long time. I was probably one of the only people that was actually fired from their grandma cutting their hair. When I was like 13, she's like, I'm not cutting your hair anymore. She wouldn't do it. But if you guys are looking for a great fudge, my grandma makes a festive fudge or a peanut butter fudge. It's a peanut butter fudge with M&Ms in it. It's fantastic. It's my favorite. That's what I get for Christmas pretty much every year. So
you got Bart chiming in. Bart said, but yours truly got the first ever autographed 6-pack, and it's framed, laughy face. And then he also said, hell yeah, I'll buy some of grandma's peanut brittle. All right, we'll have to get you guys some. Yeah, I've been working on the website, man. It's pretty hard to throw in another website build and everything in there, but I got it. It's coming. So I was hoping to have it ready by last Christmas and by the summer, but man, it just kind of got in the way of just kind of got busy doing other stuff, and I have been. No excuses, right? No excuses. Sorry, Grandma. I will get your website up and running, and that way we can get the peanut brittle and the peanut patty to the masses. Yeah, so I'm kind of stuck here. I got a few of these left. I don't have enough cheese to make another batch. So I'm just going to leave this here. I will use this as a sloppy Joe. So take a hamburger bun, throw it on there, make it hey, you know what? I got a great idea. Let's see how this is going to work. So I'm going to take one biscuit and I'm going to flatten it out. I'm going to make a pizza pocket. So bonus recipe, Robbie. Bonus recipe coming in hot. Bonus recipe right here. While you're making that, tell us about the brat raffle.
Okay. Yeah, the brat raffle. So if you come by my booth at the Lee County Fair and Rodeo, we will be there Tuesday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. And you can come in and you can sample every product that we have. And then I do have some private stock available. I did reserve a couple cases for the booth itself. So you can come by and you can pick up some campfire candies, fresh batch of smoked pickles, smoked olives, all the good stuff there. The only product that I do not have is the jalapeno lime Carne Sutra, and that's because it will be on the next run after we are sold out of the spicy Carne Sutra. So I saved enough spicy Carne Sutra and enough of smoked pickles and private stock to serve you guys there at the fair. And you can come by. The products are going to be 3 for $25 or 6 for $45, which is what your 6-pack is. And then you get a chance to get into the bratwurst raffle at if you purchase a 6-pack from us at the fair. So that way you'll be one of the first 10 people to have that raffle. Look at this little Uncrustable pizza pocket or whatever the hell it is. It's going to be a Sloppy Joe pie. Sloppy Joe pot pie, I guess, right? Wouldn't that be a Sloppy Joe pot pie, I think? So I'm going to find a way, put this bad boy on the grill here. That way it doesn't burn. Let me see here. Let me grab my duck fat. I'm sorry I didn't change the camera because my hand, I can't even get the lid off the duck fat because my hand has got so much oil on it right now. All right, let me put this over here and we'll see how this thing turns out, just so that way I don't have to waste some the last couple biscuits and some of my mixture here.
The Braves are trying to make a comeback.
They don't call it a comeback. They've been here for years, rocking your fears, making tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom, explosion.
Oh, first there was dancing.
What song?
Rapping. Hey, it's 6-0, dude. Come on, you guys.
We're coming back.
Hey, and the Royals. Hey, Bart. Just in case you're not watching, the Royals are losing 2-0.
Well, that's okay. Bobby Witt Jr. going to change that.
Red Sox are losing 1-0.
Oh, so we're all having a terrible day today, right? Is that kind of what you're trying to tell me right now?
It's a bad day for all of us today.
Yeah, dude, these things are starting to look good. So what you're going to see is you're going to start seeing the biscuits rise, and then you're going to have a nice little crust on the biscuit. You're going to have a crust on the bottom, the cheese, the mixture, everything's going to be fantastic. And what I like to do is I like to drizzle. I like to pile them up on a plate like in a pyramid and drizzle them with some OG sauce and just watch that OG sauce run right down those beautiful, beautiful Sloppy Joe cupcakes.
So we got that going on. You were just singing, and speaking of music, so are those biscuits going to be limp?
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Damn. Was not expecting that one, dude. Hold on.
Boom, limp biscuit.
No, these are not going to be limp biscuit. These are going to be nice and toasty biscuits. No Fred Durst. That is one thing, guys. I gotta say, man, that is one thing, dude. People have commented on my videos multiple times. Who like, that dude looks like Fred Durst, dude. How do I look like Fred Durst? Like, I do not look like Fred Durst.
He looks like you, right?
Yeah, exactly. That bitch. He looks like me. So, but anyways, yeah, dude, we're.
I'm waiting for Bart to throw some songs out there for us.
So yeah, what song did I just rap to, man? What song was that? Dude. Somebody tell me in the comment. I know somebody knows what song that is. Huh?
I said someone comment. Let us know.
Yeah, don't call it a comeback. I've been here for years, rocking your fears. Making your tears rain down like a monsoon. Listen to the bass go boom, explosion.
Keep it going.
All right. Yeah, no, well, I don't want to keep going because then everyone's going to know what it is. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you another hint. You ready? No, do you know it? Or are you trying to wait for the people in the chat?
Oh, I know it. LL Cool J.
Oh, okay. All right. I just making sure you knew it. Yeah, it's LL Cool J, dude. Mama say knock you out. These things are getting good. Let's check them out.
Kind of like that man. Kind of like that man did in the Olympic boxing thing.
Damn, dude, that one's pretty rough there, Robbie. Nice one. So here's the Sloppy Joe cupcakes as we are cooking them here. You can see that. Look at how good these are looking right here. How good is that looking? Look, you see that little bubble right there? Where's it at? Yeah, right there. See that? That's what you want. That's what you want. Oh, look at this guy over here.
Look at that limp biscuit right there.
Yeah, these are limp biscuits. But you can see here, that's what I'm talking about. You see that right there? See that biscuit coming through? That's going to be your nice golden part of your biscuits. It's going to be great. You're going to love it. Oh, look at that one. See that? All right. So it's getting a little cooler. I don't think the sun went behind this cloud that we got here. There we go.
So you were talking about busy. You had to push Grandma off to the side. Grandma, I didn't even know she watched the show. She commented and said, you better get off your ass and get that sight pill for her.
I know, dude. Well, my mom mentioned something the other day, and I'm like, I'm trying. I haven't. I'm just, yeah, it's tough, man, because I've been doing a lot of stuff, and some of that stuff is not my forte. And so I got to find somebody to help me with it. Oh, yeah. Oh, that ain't going to stay, but it's going to work. Like, whatever the hell we got here.
You got something going on there. I said, speaking of busy schedule, I know you finished up the 1 year fitness thing. Are you still working out?
So, yeah, actually, that's been kind of something that I've been kind of upset and depressed with myself about lately is that I have been developing some tendonitis in my elbows and in my shoulder. And so according to what I've been told from my friends that are professional bodybuilders and stuff, they're like, dude, stop going to the gym right now. You got to stop. You got to get it better. And so that's kind of where I've been stuck is that the tendonitis in my elbow one of the worst things for tendonitis in your elbow and in your shoulder is working out, strenuous activities, stuff like that. But then probably the second worst thing you can do is cooking. And so that's kind of where I'm at. I'm trying to get my elbows better so I can actually lift weights. I haven't been able to do a push-up for like 3 weeks. So it's been pretty bad and pretty depressing. It's like there is the soreness in your elbow from the tendons that run around here. And sometimes it radiates from the shoulder all the way down into the forearm. And so I'm trying to get over that right now. I'm hoping that after the fair, I can get back into the gym because we're going on vacation at the end of the month, and we're going to be on a beach. So I've got to hit the gym hard. I've got to hit the gym really hard coming up in the next couple of weeks. But that's kind of where I'm at right now. Is I've been trying to do other stuff like reading and stuff like that throughout my time that I would normally be going to the gym, because right now it's getting too. It's definitely been an issue the past couple of weeks. And so I have been told that tendonitis can take 6 to 10 weeks to heal to the point where you can go back to doing your activities. And so yeah, it has been. So if you see me with the sleeve on, just know that that's what it is. Nothing's wrong. It's just I'm just trying to make sure that I don't get any more sore than I already am. All right. Oh God, these things are looking so good. Let me make sure that my pizza pocket, Sloppy Joe pocket over here is not gonna. Oh yeah. So the problem I have is that I got the heat on over here, and I'm trying to get these biscuits here to finish up on the inside, but I can tell they're not done on the inside. They're definitely getting brown on the outside. These guys are getting all nice and puffy. Again, one of the reasons why I said you use half of a gram is because you can already see they're starting to try to puff out all of the mixture. So we're going to crank up the heat a little bit more on this. Which one can I turn up here? I don't want to turn up the heat too much because I still want to keep an indirect heat to it. So I don't want to burn the bottom, but I'm going to turn the middle one on here just so I can get some more heat. Hopefully we'll get this done a little bit quicker, and then we'll finish these up. And of course, you can always finish them with a torch.
So seeing that you're battling tendonitis and you can't go to the gym, what are you reading?
Actually, to tell you the truth, the book I'm actually reading right now is Small Business for Dummies. I just going through it, reading it, learning what to do, what not to do, man. Dude, I mean, it can't be bad. It's on its 20th revision. So, I mean, like they have revised it 20 times for the small business for dummies. So, of course, it's something that just learning lingo, learning that. I actually stopped reading what the heck is it? Extreme Ownership by Jocko. I stopped reading that one and went into the business one. I was only like 10 pages in. I stopped reading that one and went to the small business, mainly because it's just something that I feel that I need to learn that more than I need to learn to read about. Well, I mean, reading a book about leadership is great, but that's just kind of where I made that choice to use that book. So Small Business for Dummies is the book that I'm reading, because
I know you and I have talked about this before. When it comes to reading, you probably get more out of the second reading like I do, because in the first reading, if I have any white noise in the background, I have to reread the damn page. So any side noises, I'm like, God dang it, I didn't even catch one word of what was on there.
Yeah, sometimes that's what it is. And on the I'm with you on that, dude, because I kind of have to be left alone. Like a lot of my reading is right here in the sanctuary, standing in the position that I start the videos in. That's like my desk. And so that's where a lot of my reading and stuff comes from. And then what I've been doing with this one is something I've never done. Like, and Small Business for Dummies is not a small book. But what I've been doing with this one is I actually have the audio book on. I have the audio book on Spotify, and I put my headphones in and I follow along and listen at the same time. And that's been something that's been new to me. I had to actually turn it up to like 1.25 on the speed. So it's kind of odd, like hearing a little bit of a fast-paced voice. But it is pretty cool. It kind of keeps you looking there, and it's almost like reading it twice. Does that make sense? Like, it just seems like I'm reading it twice. Like I'm reading it once and hearing it once at the same time.
Well,
I don't know. It seems to work out all right. But this is the first book I've done it, because this is the first book I've been able to find. Oh man, there is so much grease, and look at that. Looking good. Looking good.
Doing the audio while you're reading helps you to learn what those small words are.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is. But at least how you got used some pronunciation, at least. All right, so I'm going to turn this around here. Now, I'm rocking this thing pretty hot, so it's actually a little warmer than what I want it to be, but I'm trying to get these things done so we can finish up this video today. And I think this one might be the culprit when I turn this on, is you're getting it too hot, so your biscuits are starting to rise, and they're pushing everything out. So we're almost there. These biscuits need to go just a little bit longer. And then this guy, man, this thing is going to be awesome, dude. I'm so excited for that big, whatever the hell it is.
The lip biscuit.
The meat pie. The meat pie, I guess. The meat pie. Another good one with this, sausage and gravy. I just thought about that. I'm going to have to try these with sausage and gravy one day. So we'll make these with breakfast sausage, cheese, and biscuits. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour the sausage gravy on the top of it. Sounds like a great breakfast, right? Maybe even throw some eggs in here. Like some scrambled eggs in this. That'd probably be pretty good. What do you think?
Breakfast of champions right there.
Oh, dude, you would take these down. You would just start taking these little muffins down. Shit, man, these things are getting good. And if you're like, okay, of course, if you're one of those people, if you're looking, you're not cooking. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about it. This is how I cook, and I seem to do okay with it. So I don't know, man. I'm not one of those people who trust my instinct to go, oh yeah, 2 hours underneath the closed grill. No, I have to look at it, maintain it, babysit it, make sure it's what I want. So, yeah, let me get this guy. Oh, holy shit! It's getting a little crispy, but I think we are about done on the inside. These guys are getting there. I got to keep this lid closed. It's a little bit longer. We're only about 300 degrees, but I'm really afraid it's going to burn. Really afraid that it's going to burn, and I don't want that. So we're going to turn this guy back up. Okay, this thing is done. That cooked that fast. Whoa, shit, I almost lost it. See that? Look at that. We did get a little brown on the end there, but that's all right. It looks pretty good. How about that? Looking better? Looking better. You can see here on this side, damn, this thing is hot. Gonna be good. Nice little sandwich, right? Way to pull that off, right? That's probably gonna be the best part of the damn show. What's that?
I said no leftovers there on the dough.
No, definitely not. So here we go. I'm going to put these into the middle. Now my cheese is starting to skirt on the outside of my muffin pan here. So that means that we're doing it right. So I am going to, yeah, let's see. Let's turn this one up just a little bit more. Move it off to the right. So that way it's not getting a direct heat from really anywhere. And we'll crank that shit up so we get this thing nice and hot. Yeah, there we go. All right, a couple minutes here. So yeah, like I said, they usually take about 10 to 15 minutes or so to cook these Sloppy Joe cupcakes. But of course, you know, I'm here opening and closing, having fun doing my thing. So they're going to may take a few more extra minutes, but that's what we got. So any update on the game right now, Robbie?
Yeah, you don't want the update because it's still
okay. I don't want the update.
Nothing.
Okay, so no update. No update.
We're all three of us are still losing. The Rangers got another home run, so it's 2-0.
Oh man,
Royals 2-0. Anybody else you want to know? Philadelphia, I don't think they're starting yet. They play tonight or later.
Yeah. Huh. Well, let's see. Oh, dude. Speaking of, we haven't talked about this. What happened on Thursday night? What happened this past Thursday night? What was on this Thursday night?
USFL?
Pretty much. Pretty much. Yeah. What else was on? The Hall of Fame game, dude. The Hall of Fame game. Who won by default?
Yeah, because of a damn storm. Come on.
Who won?
Hey,
who won?
You guys would take a win anywhere you can take a win, especially in preseason.
Say it. Who won? Who won?
The Bears.
The Bears. That's right, dude. We are undefeated right now, going to the Super Bowl.
Holy damn. You guys have that right here on recording. He's calling it out.
Mark the tape. Mark the tape. The Bears in the Super Bowl.
At 46
we are undefeated. We are undefeated. Bears going to the Super Bowl. And speaking, the reason why I wanted to bring this up is you guys do not forget what happens on Sunday during football season.
The Bears lose.
Every Chicago Bears game, the Bears halftime quick recipe show right here. That is the Sunday spot. It'll probably be around about 12:30, but check your times. Whatever time the Bears are playing, when the Bears go to halftime, that's when the halftime show starts. So you guys got to check it out. 10, 15 minutes. I'm going to show you guys your next tailgate recipe. You're going to be looking at stuff kind of like this. You're going to be looking at stuff that is going to be quick, easy. You can throw it out at a tailgate, or you can throw it out at your home gate, or you could just do it on a weeknight meal. All right, so these guys are getting there. So what I want here, I'm starting to get now, I can tell that my biscuits are almost done in the inside. And what we want is we want this cheese to be toasted on the top. So that's where we're at. We are almost there. If we want, I'll grab my torch and I can line up those. Yeah, we're almost there. So we just want to make sure the biscuits are the main thing that are done. And they look like they're getting pretty damn close. So we'll leave them there. I'm gonna move my camera, and we're gonna get set up to finish these bad boys. Finish these Sloppy Joe cupcakes. Yeah, so I think that's gonna work for us here. I don't want to get grease everywhere.
Just sitting over there all by itself, all lonely.
Yeah, I know, dude. It looks delicious, doesn't it? Whoa. All right, here we go.
God,
we're gonna let them set.
You can see it.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna give you guys. Yeah, dude. Look at that. That is good. That's what you want. That is what you want. So these biscuits could have probably gone just a little bit faster here, or a little bit more. You see what I'm talking about? Look at how good those look. How's that? You guys see that? Look at these. Looks delicious, huh? See how toasty they are on the edge? Oops, sorry. Nope. There's your cheese skirt right here. My lighting sucks. I got to get my lighting fixed. I'm trying. One day I will. I got to add a whole nother section over there. So let's go ahead Let's finish toasting these up. We want to toast the cheese. We just want the cheese to bubble up and have a nice crispy top on it. There we go. Finish that cheese. And now we've kind of just sealed the top of the cheese here. Any of the excess, see that cheese skirt? Yeah, see that right here? You see it? Look at that cheese skirt. Chef bonus. Mm. Yeah, that's great. That is fantastic. Another chef bonus. All right, so let's get these ready to go on a plate. And now they're extremely hot. Extremely hot. So I am going to manage getting these off and getting them on the plate without burning myself. We want to, realistically, we want to let them set for just a few minutes. Here, wait, time out. We got to get into this bad boy. And move these out of the way. Holy shit, that is hot. All right, here we go. What do you guys want? What do you want to do with this, Robbie? What do we want to do? We want to cut it in half? What do we want to do with this?
I'd cut it in
Pick
half.
It up and eat it. It's like a hockey puck.
It is. That thing is huge. I'd cut it in half, but cut it diagonal half. Can you figure that out?
Yeah, in a circle, but make it diagonal? Okay. Square peg, round hole. Gotcha. So, but dude, the one thing I should have done is I should have threw some cheese in here because there's not going to be any cheese. Just going to be meat and bread. So fat and carbs. Nothing but fat and carbs in this bad boy. So let's see how we did on that. How's that look? Not bad for just pulling that recipe out of your ass. Dude, bonus recipe right here.
Bonus recipe. Like you said, it would be better with cheese just oozing out of there.
Look at that. It's almost like a grilled cheese with hamburger meat and barbecue sauce. That's pretty awesome. Gonna definitely remember that bad boy. So yeah, make those. Maybe I'll queue those up for a Bears halftime quick recipe show, right? Not bad. Just grill the bread. The bread is fantastic, by the way. The crust on the outside of the biscuit is killer on those. All right, so let's see if I can get a few of these out of here. And let's see. Maybe I should have grabbed a fork, but this spoon's gonna work great. So what we want to do is you're going to make sure that you take all of the cheese skirt and you're going to poke it in. So what I do is you're going to go around all of them on the outside and you're just basically going to poke it down inside the muffin tin. Then when you do that, you're going to pull them out just like this. Bam. Sloppy Joe cupcake. See that? And if you use the right muffin tin, they won't stick. You can also put them in little, I don't know if you can put them in little cupcake papers, but you definitely can do them like this. So if you put them in little cupcake, what's it called? Little cupcake papers, might work. Try that out. Let me know. If it doesn't, I didn't give you that idea.
Hey, Bart commented just now on your limp biscuit over there. He said some cheese plus then dip it into your lick it up sauce.
Oh, that sounds all right. Yeah. I might actually have some. Nope. I know I don't. I used the last of it the other day. Damn it. That's what happens when I make stuff and then I use it in my daily life. Yeah, you see what I mean? Look at these things. Yeah. That's why these are one of my favorites, man. So on this biscuit, the biscuits are great. Let's see here. Biscuits are done. You got cheese and biscuit all the way through. You got a nice toasty side. Could have been a little bit more toasty on my biscuits, but hey, they're going to work out fantastic. Let them go 10 to 15 minutes till the biscuits are as golden brown as you like them. Some places, obviously on the grill, some places might be a little bit hotter than other places, but we're going to make a nice little tower of sloppy Joe cupcakes. So a cupcake tower, right? Isn't that what they have for like birthdays, cupcake towers?
Yeah. So
where they just pile up all the cupcakes.
This could be like a nice little appetizer.
Oh, hell yeah. That's exactly how many I needed right there.
Exactly.
All right.
How many is that?
There's going to be 12. I had to count. I'm like, wait a minute, what? After I said 12, like with just a major instinct, I'm like, oh, that may not be right. Yeah, that's how there is. Maybe I've never done them with a mini muffin, with mini muffin tins. I'm sure they would probably be okay, but this is how I've always had them. In a big muffin tin, you're gonna make them not bite-sized, but you're gonna go through about 2 or 3 of these bad boys every time you eat.
You better
So
give
scrape
your mom
all of your chef bonus. What's that, Robbie?
You better give your mom a shout out and thank her for this.
I did, man, earlier in the show, dude. This has been one thing that my mom always made, man, and it was always called Bar-B-Qups. So, like I said, there's Sloppy Joe Cupcakes.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Tammy, that would be my mom, Tammy. This is her recipe. And now, I don't know if anybody else has ever had these. My wife had never heard of them. You obviously had never heard of them. But, yeah, this is something that my mom has always made, and they are killer, dude. And I can say this, she did not make them with my OG sauce or my Southern mustard until I launched the OG sauce and the Southern mustard. So now that's how they get made. Yeah, they get made a lot better now. We upgraded the Bar-B-Qups. There we go. Look at that. Cupcake tower, man. This is a cupcake tower. The Sloppy Joe Cupcakes. Dude, you guys, you can't even guess how awesome these things are, right? Okay, here we go. Last but not least, let's garnish them up. Let's make them fancy. Let's make them look like how everybody wants them to look. And what I'm going to do is we're just going to drizzle. Hold on, the wind is picking up right now. I don't want it to blow my sauce everywhere.
Dude, Ashley just commented. She said, don't put that on there.
I don't care.
She didn't comment.
There we go. That's exactly how we want it.
Right there.
Got our Sloppy Joe Cupcake tower. Just like this. Look at these. What do you guys think? Ooh, that's the picture right there, isn't it? Right there? Yeah. What do you guys think of those? How's that look, Robbie?
It's awesome.
Yeah. So this is it. Sloppy Joe Cupcakes. Guys, that's how you do it right there. I'm sure these things are nuclear freaking hot, but this is how you eat them. You can eat them with a fork. You can eat them with your hands. However you want to eat them, put some TDs in your face. Yep. Just like Mom used to make.
I just noticed this. You must have known the Braves were going to lose today because you do not have a Braves shirt or hat on.
I didn't do that because I did a Brave show the other day, so I was trying not to do 2 in a week.
Hey, 6-0.
6-0. Damn it. All right. Well, anyways, everybody, here's the Sloppy Joe Cupcakes. Put some TDs in your face. Thanks for joining. Share this video. Let everybody know. Make love to your meat. Put some TDs in your face. We'll see you guys on Wednesday. No. Yeah.